My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the IRS. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. This mind can tell you anything you need to know about IRS. Why? I've done this for 50 years. I'm a national expert in IRS tax resolution matters. I was a teaching instructor, worked 10,000 cases. I have a whole team of former IRS agents that work with me. Look at my website. You may have recognized me from TV. I've been on many TV stations. My website, 777irs.com. You can look at my team and my interviews and all that good sort of crap on there. So being a national expert in resolution matters, I started this station, I don't know, 2 years ago. My son says, "Dad, you know, you got a lot to offer." I says, hell with YouTube. I don't even use YouTube. So he says, "Nah, just try it out." I says, "Okay." I did it for him. I got about, I don't know, 4,300 subscribers today. I'm just very honest with people. I tell them the truth. I tell them what they need to know. I give them inside tips from the IRS that they're never going to get anywhere else. And, you know, I have a team of former IRS agents that are spectacular. We do everything. We do everything. Civil, criminal, you name it. We can at least give you an opinion, a consultation. But today I want to talk about if you owe a bundle to IRS. If you owe a crap load, I can only use crap load of money to IRS. You don't want to do this by yourself. You may not want to hire a normal tax attorney. You may not want to give this to a CPA. I'm going to tell you everything. Everyone's on my staff. I have attorneys, civil, criminal, CPAs. But you want to give your case to former IRS agents. Let me tell you, when you owe a lot of money to IRS, it's a matter not so much of how many cases you worked, but how you can shape or change a case by knowing and having the inside information that someone like me has. When you owe a lot of money, I know just how IRS is going to work the case. Other people, I'd say 98% of other people who aren't in this space don't know. You have to work in this space day in, day out. And as a former IRS agent, I've worked in this space for 50 years. I know exactly how IRS is going to work your case. The key is to get your case as early as we can, to look at your financial statement as soon as we can, and then start making whatever moves we can to put you in the best light of Internal Revenue Service. So basically, if you owe a bundle, what you'll want to do is contact our firm. At that point in time, we don't even take the case until you send us your IRS financial statement. We will ask for a 433A form. That's the form the revenue officer is going to use. That's the form I use to teach you and educate you what IRS is going to do. And then at that point, when we look at that financial statement, then we tell you what your strengths, your weaknesses are, how we're going to work the case. And if you retain us, we'll start shaping the case to make you look better in the eyes of IRS. How do you look better into the eyes of IRS? This is just not generic crap. I've got to make sure all your returns are filed. I got to make sure your estimate payments are for this year are up to date. You got enough withholding. I've got to make sure your bank accounts are set up a certain way. I've got to make sure IRS can't just come in and take your assets. There's a lot of things a good trained former IRS agent do. We have all these on staff. We'll completely reshape the case the way IRS before IRS gets to it, and you can use other people. You ain't going to get the same result as using us. I guarantee it. Anyway, if this information was good, I know it's kind of more testimonial, but if you owe a lot of money, you're going to need somebody really on your side. Give me a subscription. You can leave comments. Give me a like. If you want me to talk about a subject, go ahead and leave it in my comment section. I try to go ahead and get to my comments, but I'm getting a lot nowadays. With the 4,200 members, I get a lot of questions. Anyway, thank you. I wish you well. By the way, if you're using somebody now and you want to use this, it may be to your best interest. Bye-bye.